This project is a Grade 2 listed farmyard, and we're converting it into some very, very sustainable holiday lets, 6 units arranged around a courtyard. A really important part of the design for us was the roofs. You know, it had corrugated metal roofs where there were some, the rest of them had disappeared. So we chose something that wasn't sort of domestic feeling. We went for a standing seam zinc roof, and within that, punctuating that, was a whole series of roof lights, which we needed obviously to get daylight into the top floor of the buildings, but also for fire escape. So they're absolutely critical. And what we specified was the Neo roof light from the Rooflight Company, because I think they're the best looking roof light on the market. You know, the glass comes all the way to the edge of the frame, which I think creates a very kind of unique, distinct look. Also, it's completely flush to the line of the roof, which we really wanted. We didn't want to kind of punctuate the roof in terms of the depth. And the other thing is just the build quality. I mean, they're beautifully made, they're chunky, they're well made, they're made in this country. In fact, they're made very locally to us here. So that was important, you know, the carbon associated with the transportation. The final thing that really sealed it for us was the opening. I mean, it's got a beautiful action, you know, really high quality gas strut. So it's just, you know, it's a lovely bit of kit. And what's more, working with our approved inspector, he was happy that the opening was large enough to be a fire escape. With this being a Grade 2 listed building, you know, it was an ongoing conversation with the conservation and the planning officers. And, you know, originally we started looking at conservation roof lights, but really felt, given the very contemporary nature of the design and of the roof finish, it didn't feel quite right. And working with them and showing them the Neo, they sort of understood our position and accepted the fact that actually this was a better roof light to use within the context of the modern roof, but also in the context of an historic non-domestic building. So, you know, that was a very positive experience for us. And, you know, I think actually when you look at it now, you know, I think they made the right decision in supporting us with this choice. During the design process, we explored using patent glazing systems, we explored using other conservation roof lights, and actually, in the end, we decided to simplify it all down to a single product, because we found that the fixed Neos went large enough to deliver the kind of area of glazing that we wanted, and obviously the smaller ones were openable and, you know, adhered to the fire escape requirements that we had. And so, to get the peace of mind to have a single system on site, we felt was very important when you're talking about 30 plus roof lights. And that was something that there was a versatility in the range to deliver. So that really sort of appealed to us. What happened during that was working directly with the Rooflight Company to get a bespoke base plate to this roof light so that we could get the detail that we wanted on the standing seam, so it came up and went straight hard down onto the edge here. And they were very, very accommodating and actually altered the whole build-up of this base plate to get that detail. And, you know, it's been a real success. And I think that's what happens when you work with a smaller local company. You know, you can actually get that kind of service. And I think we really sort of benefited from that. You know, it's one of those things, it's when you go in a really nice, well-made car, you know, it's where the doors open and shut. And this is exactly the same. It's got beautiful action. It's just, you know, it all adds to that experience of quality. But also, when you get them open, you actually see, again, the build quality. There's a thermal liner on the inside of the frame here, so it really helps the U value of the overall U value of the unit. And everything you touch is kind of quality. It's a beautiful stainless steel handle. Again, these gas struts are really high quality. And they've got very good double seals on them. So the whole thing, you know, looks good and performs sustainably very, very well. You know, everything led towards the Neo as being the roof light. And it looks fantastic. We're absolutely, well, blown away by it, really. I think it's a wonderful looking thing, and it's really complementing the quality of the project here.